said wondered. How do we know that this word is not wondered? Dezae's eyes are on the speaker. Charles up front. Yvonne, how do you know this word is not wondered?
Because it doesn't have a W.
Very good. At the beginning or the end?
In the beginning.
Good, thank you. Very good. Make sure you raise your hand. Awesome. Give me something else. Give me another clue, and that's awesome, Yvonne. Thank you. How do you know this word is not wondered? Journey.
Because it's not spelled the same.
Not spelled the same like what?
Like wondering. It's like actually it's an
Oh, interesting. Yuck, Katie Blank. What did you all say in the back? Charles Wright, you and your friend. What did you all decide this word was?
I said grown, but he said goat.
Okay, how did you guys work that out? Groaned and goat.
Because it has a G and it has an L.
Which one has an L?
That word that you're pointing at, it has an L at the end and it has a G at the beginning, so that we know it's grown, but it has a D at the end.
Wow, good job. So when Christopher said the word was goat, how did you teach him that it wasn't goat?
Because it had a goat. He just said goat.
Okay, that's okay.
Because he thought that made the sense. Because he read that and he thought it was goat.
Good, thank you. Say it again.
I couldn't see him all the way.
Okay, I'll definitely come closer. We're going to look at one more word. Your eyes are front and hands down very quickly. Awesome. Katie fell asleep and had a bad dream. She was a polar bear who lost her fur. Katie fell asleep and had a bad dream. She was a polar bear who lost her fur. Turn and talk about this highlighted word.
She thought.
Why?
She thought that she lost her fur
Christopher, were you able to see?
because if she lost her fur, she wouldn't have any more fur.
Why do you think that she thought she was a polar bear? Why do you think that word makes sense right there? Why couldn't it say she jumped she was a polar bear right there?
Because it doesn't make sense.
Oh, is that one of the things you guys are working on right now?
Yes.
Yeah, what are some of the other ways you're trying to figure out words that don't make sense?
Okay, how far was the pond bear? Okay, had a woman. Okay, how come that was his name?
Yeah.
Because had turned to the pond bear.
Yeah.
Then she thought she lost her.
Snap, crackle. Perfect. Thank you, John. And Charles Wright will wait for you. Awesome job. So Katie fell asleep and had a bad dream. She was a polar bear who lost her fur. She danced. She was a polar bear who lost her fur. I noticed that danced starts with a D at the beginning. Julian, how do you know she danced was a polar bear who lost her fur? How do you know that's not right?
Because it doesn't make sense in a sentence.
Good, thank you. Anyone else can add on to what Julian stated? John? Yeah, can you add on to why you think it's not danced? How do you know it's dream?
Because if it was danced, she would have been dreaming about dancing. But instead, she dreamed about being a polar bear who lost her fur.
Good, I love that. And I noticed also we talked about looking at the picture. That's one strategy that we discussed, and hands are down. She's sleeping. So do you think she would dance in her sleep?
No.
No, that does not make sense. Very good. Oh, yeah, that is possible. Yeah. All right, so let's take a look at another word. We're going to break up before we dive into our books. I'll hold up our word. And we're looking for parts or chunks in this very long word. We're looking for parts and chunks. You're thinking to yourself. Nathan, what did you find inside of this word that could help you read it? Spell it. This one. said end. Perfect. And Nathan gave us one more. And did. I love that. Anyone found anything different? Anyone found anything different? Say it flat for me, please. Amaya. Anything different? Uh-oh, I'm sorry. Here we go.
D-L-Y.
Okay, what's D-L-Y? What does that mean to you, that part? Say it again. Interesting. Anyone else? Found any other chunks? Catherine?
D-L-Y.
Very good. So let's break it up. Chunk it up. Remember, we've already discussed when you are eating your food, are you eating the whole dinner one at a time? No. Bits and pieces. You're eating by chunks. Very good. Charles Wright is facing the front. And Nathan will wait for you. Sit flat for me. Crisscross. Perfect. Let's take a look at it. We've talked about SPL, that blend. Let's add the END. Nathan gave us that clue. So what do you see now? Blend. What do you see? Blend. What's the word so far? Blend. Let's add the last. Let's add the ending. Splend. And blend it all together. Splendidly. Very good. Awesome. Here's our next word. You're taking a look at a chunk or part that you see inside of this word that could help you read this really, really long word. You're thinking? Nathan, you're facing the front. And Kelly, we're looking for your eyes. Christopher, do you see any chunks or any parts that can help you read this word? Cook. Good. Here it is. Cook, I love that. What else can we say about that word cook? I noticed something else about the word cook. Lena, so you notice about the word cook? What kind of word is that? Marvell, can you help around? A root word. Awesome job. Let's give him a clap, clap. Woo! Awesome. Good job. So we found the root word is cook. Here's another part. It's at the beginning, a prefix at the beginning. So now, Charles Kelly, what do we have? Say it again. Uncook. Awesome. Let's reveal the last ending. Uncooked. Awesome job. Good job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Very good. So class, we found some words together in our book. You are using your text very quickly. You're looking for a word in your text that has an ending. And you are turning and practicing with your partner about how to read that really long word. Remember, since we have different books, you're going to teach your partner one of those long words in your book. Refer back to your strategies if we need help. You're looking for a word inside of a word. Check the picture. Look at what makes sense. Use what's happening in the story. Look at the whole word part by part. So I'll give you just 1 minute to look for a word first with beginnings or endings in your text. Once you find a really, really good word that you want to teach your partner, keep your finger on it, and then we'll turn. You have your, okay, take it out. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Perfect. Did you find a word that you're teaching? Okay, did you find one in your book yet? Put your finger on it so I know that you're ready. You find a really good word. Ooh, I like that. What you got? Perfect. I love that. I see an ending that we just discussed. That's awesome. Charles, what's yours, friend?
So don't wait.
Put your finger on the side. Know that you're ready. And 10. Did you find yours yet, Yvonne? We're going to teach her name. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Did you find yours yet? Put your finger on the side. Know that you're ready. 4, 3. When I count down to 1, you're showing your partner the word. You are using the strategies that we've discussed to decode and read the word. And 2 and 1. Please turn now. So remember, you guys are That's really good. So you use the picture. Awesome. So what do you think, Charles? So she says you don't see an insect in the picture, so can it be insect? There you go. Which word did she do that, Lacey? Okay, did she do it? Okay. What helped you get that word? How did you do that word? Ah, good. I love that. What word did you guys use, Journey? Did she figure out your word? Which word?